For example, if a branch manager gives a loan to some customer, and if he fails to take the proper documentation to secure the loan, then it is an operational risk. If any defect is there in the documentation, then the recovery of the loan becomes difficult, the enforceability of the document becomes difficult, and then the advance becomes bad. So, because of these reasons, the operational risk is very important. Similarly, technology risk. While delivering the services, if my ATMs do not work, if my computers do not work in the branch offices, that leads to a lot of frustration to the customers and also a lot of business disruption. So these are all the operational risks. And again, the frauds, the internal frauds or external frauds, that is also an operational risk. See, with the advent of technology, with so much of computerization, 100% CBS for all the banks, so much of other internet banking, these internal frauds and external frauds are likely to increase. So all these days, the operational risk, which was in arithmetic proportions, are going to increase into geometric proportions in future, unless the ways and means are devised to check all the frauds. After all, they say the thief is always hired of police. See, if they find out some route to defraud the bank, we have to choke that route. There lies our intelligence. So this is how the operational risk is gaining more and more importance. Again, the risk profile of the bank can be just classified to this pie chart will explain to you. See, in the bank, whatever deposits are mobilized, they are either used for lending or investment. Only these two. So when I lend, then I run the credit risk. When I invest, I run the market risk. In doing both, I run into operational risk. So here, as on date, the credit risk is about, you can say about 75%, 75 to 80%. The market risk is about, say, 15%. The remaining is the operational risk. But this proportion keeps on changing. And in the days to come, it is expected the operational risk is going to increase. And because of that, only the Basel Committee has introduced the banks have to keep sufficient capital for operational risk also, which was not there till 2009 March. Then risk management architecture, you all will be wondering how risk management, when the bank started its business, the risk management came into being. But it was first time in the year 1999, Reserve Bank of India wanted to formalize the risk management systems in the banks. In all, whatever I am going to tell you, it is the same for all banks in India. The same architecture will be there. The risk management for the entire risk management, the board of directors is responsible. It's a top-down approach. You must have studied in the management. The top-down approach and bottom-up approach. This is a top-down approach. The board of directors are responsible for the implementation of the policy guidelines for risk management in the bank. And for that, there is a risk management committee, which is a board level subcommittee. And then there are three committees, one committee for credit risk management, one committee for market risk management, other one for operational risk management. Any risk in the bank can be classified into these three types, as I told you in the previous slides. So for managing each risk, there is a committee, and then the credit risk, then the committee, the credit risk management department is there, operational risk management department, then market risk management department. Again, there are separate managers for each department to implement the policy guidelines. Then credit risk, to explain it in simple terms, is only if the client fails to meet his obligations, then it is a credit risk. Then it could be the portfolio also. For example, if we have lent to the real estate sector, lot of house building societies, if we lend, suddenly the market prices come down, then my portfolio, my loan portfolio, the real value comes down. That is what is portfolio risk. Then there are other types of credit risk, like default risk. As I told you, the client may default paying the principal and the interest. Then the spread risk. Suppose if I have given some loan to some companies, due to some reasons, if he is not able to perform well, then I have to restructure his loan by reducing the rate of interest. In that case, my spread is coming down. The credit quality lessens, my spread comes down. Similarly, again, concentration risk. In every bank, there are certain group of customers who have got a very high influence. They are the banking with the particular bank for a very long time, and their exposure will be quite high. Then again, one has to decide to what extent one can go on taking exposure on a particular group. Even Reliance may be a good company. How much of exposure we can take? So there is a limit for everything. So that is a concentration risk. So over exposure to any individual or group is very bad. So this is also, there is a cap put on every company. These are all again, Reserve Bank guidelines are very clear, and as per the guidelines, the banks are implementing this so that the concentration risk is avoided. Again, correlation risk. Suppose if a particular industry is not doing well, then all the industries connected with that also we have to be very careful in taking exposure. So that is the correlation risk. Then what is the reason, what is the necessity of managing credit risk? The necessity is, first of all, when I give credit, what for I give credit? The basic function of the bank is I accept deposit from the public, lend it, then I take deposit say at the rate of say 6% average, I lend it at the average of 10%, the 4% spread we make money. That's what keeps the banks going. Nowadays the spread is coming down for so many reasons. But here, if all my loans earn, they are called performing. If they perform only, I can get that spread. Suppose if some of the loans become bad, they are called NPAs. They are called NPAs or impaired assets in different language. So if they become NPAs, we are not supposed to charge interest on that. So I do not get any income from that. So because of that, I have to ensure that my loans are performing, they do not become NPAs. So in this process, it is very important that my loan portfolio is monitored very closely, that all, if my NPAs are turning, my credit portfolio is becoming NPA, I should ensure that it is not going beyond some level. For example, in the Indian banks, you must have seen, if you see the balance sheets, around 3%, the gross NPA, suppose the advances of a particular bank is 1 lakh crore, about say 3%, 3,000 crores, it should not be more than 3,000 crores NPAs. If it is beyond that, then the bank's balance sheet will have it will be shaky. The profitability will be at stake, and then all the stakeholders will try to withdraw from the bank, and the government also, and Reserve Bank also will start watching. So that's why this management of NPA is very important. That is why this credit risk has to be attended. And here, whenever any loss is there, after all, it's a basic, any commerce graduate will know that any loss has to be borne by the bank only, because it has to come from the capital. The loss has to be borne by the capital. So for that, any loss you have to have more capital. So that is why capital is very scarce. So in case of government banks, the government is pumping the capital. We also borrow capital from the market, but it's very costly. So when a resource is very scarce, so we have to be very careful in managing. That is why the credit risk is important. Then all banks are competing with each other. Again, in the name of competition, we have to do business also. So in this process, as I told you earlier, we have to take risk. Otherwise, there is no reward. So in the process of taking risk, one has to be very careful also that you don't lose much. Your NPAs are under control. Then how we are controlling this credit risk? See, there are prudential limits. As I told you, for any single client, however big he is, my exposure should not exceed, say, 10% of my capital. Say our bank's capital, say it's about 5,000 crores. Say I should not, for any single client, it should not exceed 500 crores. This kind of percentages are given by Reserve Bank of India, and the bank can keep slightly less than that also. The maximum is given by Reserve Bank of India. They are the guidance. In fact, Reserve Bank of India has given guidance note on credit risk management, operational risk management, and market risk management. So in fact, it is they who have only given what all expected to be done by the banks. Apparently, the banks have implemented in their own way within the broad parameters of the